Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall, where I think we're about to get jumped by a bunch of, in fact I see turrets. We're about to get jumped by a bunch of humanist racist idiots. As you take your position outside the van, you hear a shrill voice bark out an order. A pair of portable gun turrets begins to self-calibrate in response. Sweeping your gaze over the gangers assembled, before you identify the owner of the voice, a leathery woman with wild hair and a mirthless smile. Oh, no, these are gangers. She calls out again, her voice brimming with pride. Hello out there, welcome to Rambach territory. Maxim licks his lips, eyes scanning over the gangers' hastily assembled roadblock. This keys belongs to Surf Turf, slag. He has for months. You better clear out of our way before they show up and force you out. Surf Turf? Those tunnel rats? They're ancient history. Go ahead and call them if you don't believe me. Her face twists into an ugly smile. Scream as loud as you want. They won't hear you. We buried them last week. Maxim's expression turns stony, but his face remains calm. Congratulations on your victory. You must have taken some losses in the fight, though. I'm betting you're not at 100%. Why don't you let us cross the bridge in peace? There's no need for any bloodshed today. You know what? You're absolutely right. We don't need to fight. You just pay us a small toll, and we'll be more than happy to let you cross our bridge. I'm thinking, say, 500 new yen per van. Her voice turns cold. Otherwise, you'd better find another way to get where you're going, because this bridge is ours, and nobody crosses without paying the toll. Nobody. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this does need to get violent. Get ready to ventilate these assholes, Vadevs. We've got a schedule to keep. Don't worry, we've got your back. We could try this, but I don't have the, I don't believe I have the etiquette or the charisma to handle that. Don't worry, we've got your back. Good. Take them down, boys. Open fire. Oh, they're behind us, too. That's just lovely. Neutral turn. Glad everybody else gets to go before. Oh, there's an adept. Okay. Beggar. Actually, let's get it covered. Tiger. Seconds. Yep. Okay, where is your... Okay. Yeah. Oh. That worked. There's a lot of them. Ow! Are two of our people down? Are two of the neutrals down? Looks like some of the neutrals are down. Okay, Oh, schmuck. Okay. Oh, you're out of ammo. That's not much of a wound. Get into cover. Okay. There's a Ganger Enforcer. Ooh, nice damage. There's a spirit. Missed with the shotgun. Dang. Ow. That's good. Okay. Ganger Mage. Ganger Thug. That was cool. Do you throw a grenade? You friggin'. You flashbanged my combat medic. Mind your fire. Oh. That was messy. Yes. Got. You had. That was the way that combat spells were done as weapons. I was looking at the spell segment. Are you an adept or a mage? Should have done this first. Oh, I'm out of line of sight. Yep, you are going to get Twin slash. Okay. Optional, keep Max alive. Well, that was unpleasant. All part of the job, though, eh? Max wipes his face with a handkerchief. The cloth comes away wet with blood-streaked sweat. You tell me, you're the big-time smuggler. I'm just hired muscle, remember? Yeah, well, trust me, it happens. I'm just glad that I have you here to cover me. Always good to have a competent woman at your back. Maxim pauses for a moment before continuing. I've got to admit, whatevs, this attack has made me nervous. We're running late, we're low on ammo, there's no time to call for reinforcements. Whichever way you slice it, we won't be going into this meet at our best. When we roll up on the meeting site, be ready. We may need the element of surprise if negotiations go south. Agreed. That ambush was more than a little convenient. Couldn't have said it better myself. I do imagine this is all part of the plan. Not our plan, but this is all part of the plan. The courtyard of the Humanis compound is strangely quiet. The only activity that you notice is the clatter of mechanized gates as they rumble shut behind the van. The bulldogs roll to a stop. You step out alongside Maxim and the rest of the smugglers. There are crates here, a lot of crates, all scattered in various stages of disorganization. It looks as though your delivery is just one of many that this branch of Humanis has received. The smugglers unload the cargo from their vans with practiced efficiency. The whole operation feels polished and professional, but you can tell that Maxim is nervous. You can see it in his eyes. The smugglers finish unloading the last of the crates, then take up positions around the van. Minutes pass. Nobody comes to meet you. No welcoming party. This isn't a good sign. Almost as if they didn't expect us to make it here. My thoughts exactly. This puts us in a bad spot, whatevs. I'm not sure exactly what our next step is. Your next step is to sit out here. Mine is to go inside. I've got a job to do. His eyes widen. You're not hired muscle at all, are you? You're a Shadowrunner here on a job. I'm surprised it took you this long to figure it out. He shakes his head at you and shrugs. Be my guest, go on inside. I won't try to stop you. When you make it back, if you make it back, we'll be out here waiting for you. Judging by the amount of small print on the label, whatever's being stored in here is extremely bad news. There's a warning label plastered on the side of the container. Take a closer look at the label. Warning, highly dangerous chemical agent. Do not take internally. Avoid contact with skin, eyes, mouth, and clothing. Increases aggression. Reduces impulse control when inhaled. Avoid breathing fumes or vapor. Important, do not proceed unless material safety data sheet has been read and understood. They're going to... They're going to try to make... They're going to poison a population, make it go rage virus. And say, hey, look, see? They're really bad people, I forget what the slurs for metahumans are. Oh, metas, that's right. Tote alle metas. For the München von Berlin. Absolute Berlin. You're about to transition to a new location. Continue. Yes, we are going to continue. Magical healing can only heal the most recent wound a character has received. Also, do first aid first, then do magical healing. You do magical, at least in the paper and pencil game, if you do magical healing first, it makes it first aid can't help you. So you do the order of events in the paper and pencil game is first aid to get as much as you can from the first aid. Magical healing on top of that. And if there's anything left, you have to do long-term care. The Humanis compound smells like a locker room and doesn't look much better. Calling the building run down would be an understatement. Paint is peeling off of the cheap Duraplast walls. The tiles on the floor are mired with decades worth of grime. It's an old, ugly place, perfectly suited to the old, ugly ideology being practiced here. You enter the compound. The information that Samuel Beckenbauer sent you here to find lies somewhere ahead. Purge the metahumans. Well, that scurrying didn't fill me with happiness. Had precious little open the door. There's a security camera. Can't seem to do anything about it right now. Okay, these are all large red 6 painted on this footlocker. Okay. 1. 2. 3. Have no codes for these yet. 4, and of course 5 and 6. And I've already looked at this one. Hello, security camera that I can't do anything about yet. Armory door. Before I start tinkering around with the door, that door, let's start tinkering around. Oh, there's a summon point here. This is a handwritten note sitting on the table. Hey, Capel, you come highly recommended. Anyone who did what you did to those elves will go far around here. You can hit the kitchen anytime, but otherwise stay close. Otherwise stay close unless otherwise told. Otherwise. Your locker code is 2619. Locker 3. Oh, wait. There's a summon point here. See if there's anything useful. In his locker. 2619. Locker opens with a click. There's a note inside. Your enthusiasm at the rally was more than commendable. Those Trog bastards really got what was coming to them. Volker wants to see you right away. His personal code is pride. Share this with no one. There is something useful there. Let's see if we can get more useful information. Okay. Trog is the term for trolls and orcs. Turret 2. I do not have drone control. Leave the turret alone. I do not have enough karma to get good drone control either. So, is there anything I can get up to? I can increase my pistol. I could increase my dodge. I could increase my biotech to make player enemy hit points visible. That's actually fairly useful. I could do my ESP control. I could do 1, 2, 3. I could get up to drone control of 2. But no. Okay. Let's not mess with that just yet. Humanis Policlub logo fills the majority of the screen on this terminal. Welcome message written in cartoonishly aggressive font appears below. Hack the terminal. You gain access to a list of Humanis safe houses worth some nuyen in the right hands. Like Shock Wellen right there. This is another one. Humanis Forever. Please log in to begin. List of the newest batch of Humanis recruits scrolls onto the screen. Alright, here's the latest group of recruits. Some of them are already showing signs of promise. Anne Klein, Egan Kappel, Alexander Farber. That's who we're here for. Friedrich Bauer, Shin Yamada. Make sure that they get assigned to their bunks in alphabetical order this time. Sayed, I kept losing track of who was who in the last batch. As always, I am changing the code for my office. The new code is Pride. So you're number 2. You're number 3. Okay. So Alexander is either... See, actually, B, F. You would be number 3 regardless of which way it goes. But if it goes by the surname as usual, then you are number 2. And if it is by the first name, then you are recruit number, your locker number 1. You download a file containing the recruit's numeric key codes along with the door code to your PDA. Okay. Crammed full of Humanis propaganda. First pamphlet. Human, you work hard, you play fair, and still you can't get ahead. But have you ever wondered why? The answer is simple. The elf is using the orc and the troll as muscle against you. Think about it. When you turn on your Vitridio after a hard day's work, who do you see? The pampered elf, basking in a lap of luxury, squandering the money that you could be using to feed your children. When you walk through a dark alley on your way home from the market, what do you fear? The mongrel orc and the savage troll lying in wait to rob you of your hard-earned gains. The elf, the orc, the troll, all are parasites, leeching away at your prosperity and happiness. It's time to wake up and do something about it. So what are you going to do, human? I wish I could say that this real-life propaganda isn't this transparent, but I'm wrong. Anyway, I'm going to click real quick here. Support the Humanis Policlub. Together we will show pride in what we are and defend ourselves from the jackals at our door. Humanis forever. And I'll do the other 2 pamphlets before shifting to a new video. I don't want to start the next video with Humanis Policlub stuff. Human, they say you can't get a job because of the economy, but you know the real reason? Metahumans. Many of whom were jobless just like you. The elf, with his pretty boy looks, takes the high-paid corporate desk job, rises to the top, and blocks the top positions forever, never aging, never retiring. Small portion of elves. Most age and die at human lifespan. The orc is willing to work for table scraps, driving the cost of labor down and depriving you of a decent wage. The troll takes all of the manual labor jobs. That's right, not even the sweat of your own brow can earn you a living these days. Join Humanis and turn the tide on economic repression. Humanis forever. Third pamphlet. Human, ever wonder why dwarf shops are all family run? Free labor. And whose businesses suffer? You guessed it. We, the humans, wind up paying in reduced sales and lost wages. Every day another dwarf-run store opens, and every time that happens more dwarves flock to our neighborhoods, driving good, honest human businesses out. They say it's for community. They say it's for protection. Why can't they keep to their own neighborhoods? What are they hiding? Stand up for your people. Stand up for what's right. Join the Humanis Policlub. Humanis forever. Yeah. Talk to you next video. See you in a little bit.